Welcome to Queen Universal Readings, you guys. I said I want to go ahead and get my reading done because it was kind of stressing me a little bit. But welcome to Queen Universal Reading. I want to make sure I want to get as much as I can get done today. I did a reading for myself, but I was like, okay, do I need to do one for I need to do one for everybody else. At least get some of these out the way. Since I have to double up sometimes on them. Okay, so I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I hope everything is working out for you guys. We are here again with Queen Universal Reading for our Wednesday readings. Remember, take from this reading what resonates with you and yours. Okay. I know tomorrow is Christmas for a lot of you guys. So I want to say Merry Christmas to you guys. I hope you're going to enjoy your time. I hope you're enjoying your time with your friends and family right now because today is New Year's Eve, right? So I'm hoping you guys are enjoying your family and friends at this moment. I know everybody's probably doing their last minute shopping and stuff. Definitely enjoy yourself. This comes once a year. And I know a lot of us are not with the same people we were with last year. A lot of people, have gone, have found their way to the other side. And I know a lot of people are going through some, little bit of sadness. I mean, that happens. And that's all right. That's all right. So let's go ahead and get this done for our YouTube channel. You guys subscribe and share. Subscribe and share. And do not forget to go over to our Black Queens reading. I usually do one after I do this one, but today I'm going because I have an appointment with someone. So I will definitely have to probably do my Black Queens reading when I come back. And it shouldn't take me long. But I wanted to go ahead and not have this, I wanted to go ahead and get this reading out the way. But I hope everyone is having a great day. Today is beautiful outside so far here where I'm at. No snow. Is actually in the 70s, which is crazy in the middle of winter, but that's how our weather down here does. All right, so let's start out. We talk about these are the different houses. I'm calling them houses that we're in, that we're using. We're using our personality, we're using our state of mind, self-improvement, spiritual development, health, family, home, romance, social life, money, work, career, and life purpose. Okay, so let's see what's going on with our personality. So we come out with the male energy right off the bat. We have the King of Swords. The King of Swords always looks like he's ready to roll. He always looks like, okay, if anything go down, I'm here. I'm about to make something happen. I'm here for protection. I'm here for guidance. I'm also here for leadership. I'm in this leadership position that I have to hold up to, and I'm trying to get you somebody out there to have that same attitude, right? That leadership attitude, right? So then look, you guys, the Judgment card came out. So the Judgment card talks about what? Our Judgment card talks about looking within ourselves, paying attention to what is going on, looking for truth, right? It's also talking about a personality. In your personality, someone out there in your house of personality, there's an awakening. You've accepted something that's happening in your hello. That's something that's happening in your life. You've come to an acceptance to it. I don't know if it's negative or positive, but it's something that you've decided to accept. Okay. Wow. You guys will not believe. I just did my reading and both these cards came up in my reading. This one and this one. So this right here is saying in your personality, you are finding success. You're looking back. You might be doing some reflection, right? And when you're doing that reflection, you're looking back and you're enjoying what you have already done, right? That is the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. So you're already seeing all that you've done, the work you put in. Now it's time for me to enjoy my fruits of labor. That's what it's talking about. Okay, so let's talk about the house of the state of mind. Someone is looking at alignment in a relationship, making sure everybody's on the same, when I say everybody, I mean in the relationship, the couple, that everybody is on the same wavelength. Okay, so that's what the Chariot card is showing, is that it's an alignment. There's an alignment, either has to be taking place or already has taken place, right? Okay, now we got the High Priestess. The High Priestess just comes on in and she's walking around and she's checking out things and she's wondering if this is what needs to be done. Again, we are at the state of mind. The state of mind. So when we talk about our state of mind, we're looking at self-knowledge, recognizing what's going on inside you, recognizing what you need to do. She also talks about intuition, paying attention to things, opening up your mind, and that what they call, it's more than a gut feeling, but it's a gut feeling, right? Oh, look. Now we have the 10 of Pentacles. So when we talk about the 10 of Pentacles, we're talking about wisdom. We're talking about inheritance. We're talking about someone is looking for the future. Someone is looking at things that are going on now and looking forward for the future. What is going to happen next? That's what this is about. Okay, so let's talk about self-improvement. Oh, wow, look at this. The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups, your achievements. We get back to our successes up here. Now we're talking about all the achievements that you have made. You have made all these achievements. You've made things happen. You never thought they would happen. And now they're there, right? And you're sitting back and you're reflecting on those things, which is great. That is great. We have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups talks about, when we talk about self-improvement, loving yourself, gifting yourself, understanding who you are, right? Because again, we're talking self-improvement, right? So that's a wonderful card. Oh, look, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is expansion, thinking about things that you've already done, what you've already accumulated. We look at when we look at the Nine of Cups, and now we're looking at the Three of Wands, we're talking about looking over the things that we've already been able to do something with, make something happen in our lives, and we can look, and now we know that when we love ourselves, good things start to happen. Now let's talk about spiritual development, right? Spiritual development. So there might be some confusion going on, okay, and that's fine. Nothing, big time, nothing, I don't think it's anything serious, right? But it is some conflict and some competition with your spiritual development. I don't know if you might be like conflicted about some things that you want to happen, but it's not, or some belief system that you have that you kind of like, okay, what's going on here? So that could be what's going on in the Five of Wands with the house of spiritual development. The next thing is good messages coming fast to you. The Eight of Wands. Good messages coming fast when it comes to your spiritual development. So whatever it is that you're dealing with, it's going to come to pass because there's going to be a message sent to you. Okay. All right. Now, also, let's talk about spiritual development. We talk about maybe there's something that maybe that this is what's causing the conflict. Okay. When we look at the Five of Cups remind us of grief. Some things that we probably need to go ahead and go through, right? A process, right? But we know that in the end, good messages are coming through. Okay. We know that good messages are coming through. So let's talk about your health. What's going on with your health? We have justice. The justice card came out for your health. So that's talking about truth. There's going to be truth. Something need to be told with truth to it, or you're seeking the truth, right? And we also, the balance in it, whatever is going on with your health, mental, physical, or emotional health, there's going to be a balance, something that's going to balance itself out also. Okay, now we got the Queen of Pentacles. She's coming out. There's a generosity that is being exuded somewhere. Someone's being generous to you, nurturing to you. That's going to help you, whatever is going on with your health, it is going to help you through that. Wow, the Fool's card. Fool's card tells me that with your health, you want to start anew. You want to do something different, but you want to do it at your pace. You don't want to have to do it at anybody else's pace when it comes to your health, no matter what it is. It could be your mental health, right? You need to go see a therapist or whatever, but you'll do it at your own time. And you're going to be free to do it. And you're going to feel good doing it. Okay? You're going to feel good doing it. Okay, let's talk family. Okay, now we're talking about the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles represents clarity, understanding, seeing things coming through. So whatever is going on with the family, don't necessarily mean it's something bad, just things that are going on with the family. You're seeing clarity in it. You're getting, how they say, getting down to the nuts and bolts of it. Okay, you're starting to see things differently, right? Okay, now we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords talks about meditation. Maybe there's a need for stepping back and meditating on whatever the situation is in the family, right? You might be the catalyst or the star, I want to say star, but the main person who's going to, if there is any conflict in the family, then you're going to be the person to actually put everything back into perspective. But you have to meditate and pray for before you do that, right? And see, then we got in the family, look at this. We have a celebration. So whatever it is that you're doing, it's working, because at the end of the day, there's going to be everyone coming together and being supportive of each other. Okay, so what's going on in the home house? Okay, the Empress shows up. She comes out of nowhere. Okay, she's sitting there and she's like, okay, I'm here. What do you want me to do? Okay, she's the one who shows you love. The Queen of Pentacles is your nurturer. She shows the love, and she knows that you deserve the love from the love in the home. Okay, that's what she's telling you. There's love in the home. All you have to do is gather together and work it. Look, now we have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles talks about the resources. What's on your mind? You want to look at the future. You want to look at things working out for the family. So you want to be that resource, right? You want to be able to do those things. And you get that from the house, right? Next thing is the Page of Wands. Okay. So we look at the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is almost like someone coming in and they're dressed up, as you can see. That could be the home being dressed up, or it could be someone in the home uh, with looking their best, right? Um, this person is coming in and saying they want to do something different. We want to take the family. Say, for instance, you want to take the family on some vacation or something, right? We all get together and we do something together. So that's what the Page of Wands is representing. Now let's talk about your house of romance. Ooh, what's going on in the house of romance, right? Oh, there might be some disagreements in the house of romance. Maybe somebody's tired of your, I'm gonna just say your bullshit. Whatever it is that you're doing, it might be that they're tired of it and they're walking away. And it might not, it might be more than one of your significant others, because some people have more than one. And they're kind of tired of it. They're tired of the warring. Okay. The WARRING. They want to, I'm done with it. You're too much, or that person is too much, right? They want to move on. Okay. And then now we have the Queen of Swords. We got a lot of queens walking around here. Seems like the queens run things. That's what it looked like to me. What you think? You think the queens run everything? Yeah. And in your romance house, she's looking for honesty. This person you're with, they want to stop all the games. Okay. They're tired of the games. Okay. So they want honesty. They want you to be decisive, knowing what you really want out the relationship. And not necessarily you, it could be someone else that you're in a relationship with, right? Okay, now we got the Queen of Wands. Okay, the women are walking. Look, let me tell you something. Today, that female energy, she is here. She is here in the house and she ain't playing. Okay, because it's like she's walking all over this. Okay, she is definitely walking all over this. She's looking for the ambitious side of this romance. What's going on? What's making it move? What's making it work? I want to make it work. I want this to work. We got to get rid of all this other crazy stuff going on. Let's make this work. It's not hard. We just got to work at it. We got to pay attention to each other's vibes, I guess you want to say. That's what the Queen of Wands is telling us. So now we're talking about your social life, right? Your social life. Are you blinded? Do you feel like you're restricted? You can't do the things you want. You're not around the people that you want to be around, because that's what it looks like. Even though you're in charge, every choice you make is your choice. No one else's, right? It's your choice, right? So you can remove those binders, right, from your eyes and around you. You're not really, if you walk forward, all of that will fall off of you. Okay, so you do feel like you're restricted. You can't be with the people that you want to be with. You can't hang out. You feel restricted, but when reality is no, you're not. You have the choices to get out of that. Then right here we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups represents some kind of stubbornness. Somebody is being stubborn in your social life, right? And they're hindering you, maybe, from you recognizing that you can get out of this, right? They're being stubborn with you. Okay, so you might check the people that you're hanging around, right? Okay, now we're talking about the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups represents agreeance. This is the end result when you let go all of this over here with the Four of Cups and the Eight of Swords. This is the end results, right? The Two of Cups coming in, people become partnership, working together, making things happen, and an alignment. Remember, the Chariot is also about alignment, keeping yourself in alignment when it comes to your social life, right? Okay, so let's talk about money. Your money card. Let's talk about your money house. Nostalgia, looking back, right? Childlike innocence. Sometimes we act that way when it comes to our money, right? We have that childlike innocence. And sometimes we just want to see if we can go back to how it used to be, right? And sometimes that's not the answer. Wow, look at this. We have our Six of Pentacles coming up. Being generous, equally generous with your money, right? Being generous with your money. It's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all wrong with that. Wow, I like that. The next one. Wow. Being able to, the Seven of Pentacles also goes back to when you're looking, I look at the Three of Wands, right? And the Nine of Cups. I kind of put them all together in the same, in my mind. Okay, I'm just saying what I'm seeing here. And also the Nine of Pentacles, right? When you're looking back on what you've already growed, what you've already made happen, and already thinking about what next, okay? You're not stopping. When it comes to your money, you're saying, what next? What else can I go? Because because I've already got this. This has already been done. Okay, that's what that one is saying. It's good those pentacles are coming up in your money house. That looks good. Okay, so let's talk work. Let's talk work. Oh, the Hermit card. Someone needs to take some time and get a breather, right? This is how we grow out. This is how we get our wisdom, okay? And work, there might be some decisions you need to make, right? So you might need that hermit time, okay? You might need that hermit time. And it's nothing wrong. It doesn't necessarily mean it's something wrong. You might be just reconsidering some things, right? Okay, look, we have the Death card that came out in your work. Means that it might be a time for this is one particular job you're on to end and for you to move forward to something else. And maybe that's why it's important that you go into your hermit mode to kind of look things over, to look at the whole picture, right? And look, and then we have the Two of Swords coming up. The Two of Swords can say also, when we look at this, could be that you're protecting yourself from something, right? Protecting yourself from something and don't want to see that it might be a decision you need to make when it comes to your workhouse, okay? That not necessarily always means a paying job. It could be your workhouse in your home or your workhouse in the people that you're dealing with, okay? All right? So keep that in mind. Now let's talk career. Let's go. What's going on with your career? The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is coming in for your house, your career house. Okay. And this right here means, or it can implicate that there's some inspiration, somebody you're being inspired. Maybe you're being inspired to change careers. Okay. And also being creative. Why don't you create your own career, right? Okay. That could be that. The next one is our King of Cups. Okay. Our King of Cups. Our King of Cups, again, there's your masculine energy. Your masculine energy is coming in. He's sitting there. He's probably intently listening to whatever is going on with you. Okay. Because that's what it looks like. He's giving you that opportunity to have an emotional intelligence, right? That emotional intelligence that is needed, because it could be a lot going on, right? We saw that already. There could be a lot more going on, but he's here to just kind of, saying, okay. So do you think your reaction is fine with that? So you have to give him that. You have to understand where he's coming from when he comes into your career, your house of career, the decisions that you make. Okay. He's only there to guide and to be your emotional stability, right? Okay, now we have the strength card in your career. So there we go. This is what we need. We need this card to shine, because with the strength card, it means that you have strength to do whatever it needs to be done in your career. If you want to do that change in career, it's there. You have the strength. It's identifying with you having the strength to do it. Okay. All right. So the last one is life purpose. Okay. What does our life purpose say? You're going to ascend. You're going to ascend in whatever it is you're doing, right? You're going to stand on top. As you can see, he's on top of a mountain. So you're going to come out great with your life purpose. Okay. And the next is you master all your skills. Once you master all your skills, it will be an easy peasy move or transition into finding what your life purpose is. Because sometimes we wander around and we never know what we're supposed to do. Well, you master the skills that you want to, and that's probably where your life purpose is at. Okay? Last but not least, we have the Page of Swords. We have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is eager to learn, eager to come and say, you know what, I need to know this. Okay, because again, look, when we talk about mastering your skills, now we're talking about someone trying to learn more about it, right? They want to know more, they want to do better, right? So they're eager to find out what their life purpose is. Okay? So that is the end of this reading. I'm not going to do the oracle today. I will definitely do the oracle when we come back Wednesday, but I'm not going to do it today. But this is the reading for today. I think it was a wonderful reading. Great things came out of this reading, and I hope someone can use some of this. Again, take from this reading what resonates with you and yours. I am going to go ahead and let you guys go. I want to thank you again and happy holidays to each and every one of you guys. Thank you for being here with me. I think next Wednesday, we will definitely do an end of the year a show, a live, and this is going to be great. Yeah. So I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me here on Queen Universal. When I come back, it'll be later on. I will do the Black Queen's reading. And if you're interested in doing that reading with me or paying attention to that reading, we'll do it again. Okay. All right. And I'm curious about, I already told you guys, it's like two of the cards came out of my personal reading that I did. So I take heed as well as what I tell you guys, I take heed to it too. Okay. So I'm not in this, you're not by yourself with this. I take heed to it too. And it's just so weird. Two of those cards came out when I had just finished doing, and I did not use this deck. So that means I need to take heed to what I saw in the last reading. All right. So, you guys, thank you for hanging out with me. You guys have a great evening. And again, have a wonderful day. And bye bye.